What's going on with y'all? You're having a great day. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. It's hump day. All right. It's going to be very brief, very brief. I am about to go to Maury Jewelers here momentarily. And I am going to see what they have new, what's new in stock. If one of the reps, there's one rep that I need to talk to, who I would love to talk to. I want to get some information, and we're going to talk a little bit about chronographs too. So yesterday when I went live, we were talking about like the different watch brands and stuff like that. But I got a question for you guys. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Invicta Showcase? I have a question for you guys. So I had a discussion last night about brand names, right? I mean, you're talking about like maybe an hour long conversation, probably a little longer than that. And one of the topics we were talking about was watch brands that you know about, you know and love, but you've never experienced, right? So, is there a brand that you have yet to experience, but you just know that you want? You got to have, right? Have to have. I think that's a legitimate question. The other thing, other part to that is as far as the brand that you don't have in your collection, are you working towards getting that, or have you experienced it? Have you went to an AD to actually look and see is this something that you want to get? Because last night I was in, I went to the Watch Colony, right? And Robert Wood was on screen, and they had a great conversation. It was funny. It went left like anything else. I think that's a prerequisite for watch collectors, man. It's like even though we talking about watches, it can go left at any time. You know what I'm saying? Like we was talking about Furby and movies and running something over in the driveway with a pickup truck. Like the conversations went crazy. But yeah, I just like bringing it back full circle. What's up, Oscar? Bringing it back full circle. I know that just based on the conversations I heard last night and the one I was in, I went over to a channel and I was looking at the comment section, and we were talking about well, they were talking about the Moon Watch. I didn't. I didn't comment. I didn't want to leave a comment in there. What's up, Space G? So I know that there are so many watches to go after, and the micro brand space has been proven to me that is a great area for me to be in because I get to explore, the watches. But I think it's cooler knowing that these people, like you meet the founders, right? So I got this on for right now. That's just for right now. That's the frame, the Trapvision frame. That's gonna change here, and I have to upload my Watch Crunch. You know what I did with Watch Crunch? It was so stupid. This happened during wind up. Do you know that I would have had my 60-day, what they call it, badge for wearing a watch or uploading your watch of the day? I would have had my 60-day badge at Watch Crunch on the 12th, and I forgot because I got on the road so early in the morning. I took the picture of the watch, and I was supposed to upload it, and I forgot. And y'all know I was at the thing, and when I came home, by the time I got home, I was excited. I was going through the videos and stuff to upload and stuff like that. And next thing you know, it's 1 o'clock, and I looked on Watch Crunch because I was posting my loom shot of the night, and I looked and it said, of course, when you're looking on there, it shows you like what you're wearing today, and I was like, did I upload? And I looked, and I was like, I was so mad at myself, man. Hemi, what's up? Jay Jones, what's going on? Jay Jones, I saw your watch over there too on Instagram. So Jay, so you telling me you really like that watch? That's something that you say you can wear multiple days. That like seeing Invicta jump. Can't type driving the work truck. Oh no, hey bro, yeah, keep your eyes on the road, man. Just listen. Just listen, bro. Good morning, good morning. Man, look who we got in the chat, y'all. The person that loves Monta the most, man. Look at that, man. Y'all see that? Did y'all know I had that? I don't know if y'all knew I had this in the collection for a little bit, just test driving it. You know what I'm saying? It's coming with me today. I'm about to go over here to Moya Jewelers. I'm going to ask them how they feel about this watch right here, this Monta right here, this Monta Noble, with the diamond cuts, the opaline dial, opaline dial, opaline silver. You know what I'm saying? Finishing that is on par with that of Rolex and Tudor. Y'all did get a good look at that, right? That in that, if y'all didn't know, it is Swiss made too. Swiss made out of Missouri. So the Swiss and Missouri, boom, collaboration. There you go. There you go. Oh, you got me interested in Monta. So I do want to Captain Spaulding. What's going on? Um, and this is what I want to talk about. Really, is how do you know? Are you sure that the brand that you got your heart set on is that for you? I put in a comment last night. Oh no, that was yesterday. We was talking, and I mentioned Omega Speedmaster, and there was an objection to that watch. There's a few people that don't like the Speedy, just don't like it. Don't like it. Think it's overrated. And I was like, that's interesting because I can tell you if you go on YouTube, good grief, there's so many people that are on the Omega bandwagon. God, dog, that's all they talk about. I went through one channel yesterday and looked and saw that every fifth video is a Rolex. Rolex this, Rolex that. Best value, not best value. Best for your collection, or did you know, or like it was something like every 5 videos it's a Rolex. I was like, man, you would think that there were no other watch companies out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just curious. So like today's, I can't afford a Rolex, bro. Man, whew, whew. Don't forget sailcloth. Yes. I can also change the bracelet to a silicone strap. Oh yeah, that's dope. Oh, that's why he said don't forget sailcloth. Okay, all right, I got you. So, speaking of which, I'm actually about to change my watch out. I'm about to change this thing out. Which I'm actually going to be dropping a video on this. It may drop tomorrow. This one right here, that ball. I've been wearing this watch, and it is a very interesting timepiece, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can't factor out that. Oh, you can't factor out that the ball name is so prestigious, but it's not. From what I've seen, the algorithm won't allow me to see this because the algorithm has shown me that it will recommend Long Island videos. It will recommend both of the lady females that are watch reviewers. It will Rolex, Omega, every once in a while Cartier, but like Ball is not one of those companies that, like, even though I was researching Ball before I got the watch, it just will not put me back. It won't do it for me. And I don't know why. I don't understand it. I don't understand it whatsoever. It is Ball name is retirement home. What? Hold on. Get out of here, bro. All right, bro. I don't need you like spamming the chat, bro. Come on now. I literally can't think of a watch company with the worst name. He's coming than this Ball. Yeah, because you know what's crazy, man? I got all if you guys don't watch Crunch, when I posted this watch, man, he was like, "Hey, I got two balls and I love them. I wear them every day. I love washing my balls, watching my balls." I'm like, okay, can't help yourself, man. But yeah, like I guess that's probably why like ball watch don't get reviews, man, because like try to like the ball this, the ball that, and the ball brand has a lot of balls, and I'm like, how do you do a review? How do you do a review on a ball watch, man? Like, 'cause yeah, that's gonna be tough, man. So I'm just gonna refer to this as the fireman night train. All right, the fireman night train is what this watch is. All right, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna do a review on this one, man. I've actually found this watch to be very, very, very wearable, and I enjoy. Like I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. Because I've actually gotten past the heritage portion of it, man. With just like looking at the watch, man. Because I consider this watch to be like sort of dressy, like a sports dress, but it's utilitarian, man. When you look at the dial, I'm like, man, this would be good for people that works in, like, of course, if you're a train conductor at night or something like that, you look down, you can see this thing just flashing on, because the only luminous thing that you need light for is that triangle up there at the top. That's it. Other than that, it's a great watch, man. I would say this would be a great one watch, like one and done. But who's going to do one and done? I don't think none of us in the chat will do one and done. What up, House X? Who spammed the chat? Somebody came in here talking about something crazy, man. I get that. I get that so much, man. Hey, yeah. So what I want to do, man? Like I'm just curious, just asking, like, is a brand name that like really important to you? Because like I was listening last night, and in certain circles, man, when I hear the word Vacheron, right? That is a very, I mean, prestigious name. You're talking good grief, man. And I got a chance to see one in person, and that watch is amazing, man. Chopard, I actually held that. I'm actually about to go out here and look at some of those watches. I'll upload what I see later. I'll have them pull some stuff out the case. I'm not gonna go live from there, um, because I want to really focus on getting some of this information out to you guys. Super Moon watch. I did not see that yet. Just came out. No, I haven't seen it yet. It's a nice looking watch. Too bad for the name. Quality wise, it's good, but I just can't get over the name on the dial in bold letters. I know. Hey Trap, what's that you got? I got myself a ball. I know that, bro, but like, what is that watch? No, the watch is ball, bro. You stop worrying about those other ones. It's none of your concern. Yeah. Can't be serious. You can't be serious with that. I'll try to say that with a straight face. Oh man. I feel like a teenager, man. Like oh my gosh. Um Now I will tell you another watch company. Though it is very prestigious, and this actually came up last night, the Hamilton brand, and the topic that was talked about last night was movie watches. Has there been a watch that you saw in a movie that you were inspired to get because of that character, right? And I think another question they asked was, who has the better watches, heroes or villains? I'll let you guys figure that out. To all my movie buffs and stuff like that. So Hamilton, though this brand has been in more movies than any other watch in history, my love for this brand is all the way military. That's it. It's nothing else. It's all the way military. And Interstellar, another amazing movie. That would be the only watch that I would get like in the Murph, because that watch meant so much to the movie. If you've never seen Interstellar, I would recommend it. Go check it out. that watch is like that watch is the movie. Like that watch just breaks the code, like you know what I'm saying, so to speak. And you guys have to just go. If you've never seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about once you see it. And you, Interstellar, you watch it a couple times. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Watch it a couple times. Too much history and heritage in that company. See, I don't care this called ball. The name to me is not important. However, having a ridiculous sounding name on your wrist is somewhat important. As long as it sounds halfway decent and the watch is good, I don't care. Okay, I got you on that one. A lot of people don't get the idea. Watch collectors. It's a fashion accessory. Everybody's different too. Women have their shoes, men have watches. I'm not into watch collecting that much. Man, I almost put Vic in timeout. Good grief for him saying that. You're right. You're into watch domination, bro. Because Vic's been on a tear over on Instagram. He's been on a tear. I can't believe this dude. I can't believe this dude. Yeah, but as far as brand names is concerned, they do have a lot of weight, man. Because I mean, you can't say like when you talking Omega, that's luxury. You know what I'm saying? And it has such a gosh, it's cemented in history as being one of the top brands ever, and it's not going anywhere. And I disagree with some of the comments I've seen. Speaking of which, I have my moon swatch with me, and I'm taking that over there to Warriors. I'm gonna like get their opinions on it, see what they say about it. Just honest opinion. But I saw a few comments on Watch Crunch where there are people that feel that the moon swatch is actually degrading the name of Omega. I just can't. And some say it's a cash grab. And I was talking yesterday about that. A cash grab would be something. Oh man, there was a company that came out during COVID, and this guy wasn't even a watch collector. I can't remember the name. Of this watch. It was extremely expensive. And I think it had like a Salida 200 in it, non-regulated, and it was just like the biggest joke ever. You know what I'm saying? It was like it wasn't spaghetti Scametti. It was a real expensive brand with this guy that he just put it out there for like over $2,000 or something like that. And the watch wasn't worth it, but he made money on that thing. But it comes down to like what you think is important. In the name of what? See, to me, I don't see the point of buying a super expensive watch when you can get similar cheaper. Yes, from Bartool, yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that one, yep. As a matter of fact, NH35 is accurate. It is, man. Vic, I saw what you put. You know what? I have a couple of watches here. Now, I'm still gonna say it when I do the review for this watch, my reaction to it. And I'm basically for this Monta. That'll be coming up, and I'm gonna send it back to Justin. I have had a great time with this watch, but one thing you can't put back into the can, one thing you cannot say, this watch has been referred to as the Rolex of micro brands. You cannot put that back in the can. It's been said on multiple channels. It's been said so much, and people have commented on it. People have come, and people agree that this watch is phenomenal. It's next level. It is micro brand luxury, right? It has been referred to as a brand that, with a $10,000 to $14,000 Rolex, you're getting a $1,700 to $2,500 micro brand that is on the same level as Rolex, right? And this is coming, that's not my words, this is what these reviewers have said. Now, I've held on to Rolexes, I've held on to Omegas, I've held on to Norcane, I've held on to Formex, I've held on to Fortis. I held on to a number of watches that are similar to this one. And I don't have all of them lined up to see which ones come out striking. But in comparison to the watches that I have in my personal collection, this one is superior to some of the watches I have as far as finishing and just the overall look. Before you get to know what this thing is powered by, before you get to know the anti-magnetic qualities of this watch, the robustness of this watch, before you get into all of that, right? This watch looks great. And I didn't know how I was going to like it with it being 38 and a half millimeters, like 38.5 or whatever, 38.4, whatever the case is. But, and it's like 10 millimeters tall, right? 10 point, what was my measurement? 10.7, I think it was. It's 10.7. Finishing is amazing. But you can't, you say you're giving away the Monta. Oh, bro, you know what? If he gave it to me, I would do a giveaway. I'm being honest. I would, if he gave it to me, I'll do a giveaway on the channel. It'll be a nice, like, and I told, like I said yesterday, if I was in a position to give away some watches a little more than what I've been doing, oh yeah, I'll be, heck yeah. So uh what happened? Who that? Uh-uh. Hey. Vic, you crazy, brother. Oh. Man, I love Vic, man. Mm. Hey, Portia, you better be careful because Vic he's not for play. He's not for play. I'm just counting it down. So back to hold up, man, hold up. Ooh. Oh man, this chat's going crazy. This chat is wild. Oscar, okay, that's okay. All right. Going back to Oscar. In the event that I can, bro, I will. In the event that and this is something I'm going to tell you guys. The more or the bigger the channel gets, the more opportunities we have, the more touches we have with watches and stuff like that. Anything that's sent into the channel for free, I will be doing giveaways and stuff like that. And even raffles for these things, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanna give everybody an opportunity to have some of these things that they like, because to be honest, right now, you guys heard me for months like, hey man, I'm done collecting. I'm not done collecting. However, this year I have just about every watch that I could ever want outside of like maybe one or two here and there. But there's a beautiful dance that we do on a regular basis with these watches. But this year, I want to spend more time wearing and getting to know, seeing how these watches do in different temperatures, because I'm in a place where it gets cold, it gets hot, and vice versa. All that, you know what I'm saying? I got all four seasons here. I know some people, they got warm all year round. So I get out and I'm active. I get out in that cold. I walk through snow. I do all kind of stuff. So you're talking about brick watch. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I could not think about it to save my life. I could not think about it. No, Oscar, you know what, bro? I had see, and I'm not joking. I promise you, I am not joking whatsoever, man. I think it is better to share this thing that we have, man. Because all of us are here for, you know what I'm saying, because of the watch. We all have an enjoyment for watches. And then when you're live like this, you know what I'm saying, you'll get people come in that may not care about watches. They just see somebody's live and until they figure out like, okay, what is this dude talking about? Talking about watches, we talking about the collective community and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So watch community clown brick. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. I know. I was counting it down. I was counting it down. I knew Vic was gonna get it. So, so yeah, man. And that's where I am right now. That's why, like, I had issued that to Jay Jones yesterday. I said, "Hey, bro, if you can wear the same watch for 5 days, I'll send you a watch." I actually got it. Got it from Jake, and he literally. Um, I got distracted. He literally fixed me up with a watch that has the universal strap that goes through it for military. And by him being military and it's never been worn and still got the tag on, I'm gonna let him take the tag off. If he can complete it though. If he complete it. Because if I see a different watch, now even if you change the strap out, that's fine. But if I see a different watch, you fail the challenge. And I issued him that challenge because I mean, dude, all of us got multiple watches. And I will put this back off on you guys right now, outside of the brand name talk. With all the watches that you guys have, can you guys, any of you, wear the same watch for like 2 weeks without changing? Can you? Is there a watch in your collection right now that you can wear for 2 weeks without switching out, without even going to your watch box and just say, man, I'm just throwing that out there, just throwing that out there. But as far as like, I'm gonna get back on the topic of Brick is charging you 2K for Miota. It was Miota. Okay, so it wasn't even switch. Wow, that's crazy. You know, I want to talk about this right here, right? You know, one thing about me is when I see watch reviewers and they'll throw up a watch, right? They'll talk about the dimensions and stuff like that, 40 millimeters, 12 millimeter stick or whatever, lug to lug at the 48 millimeter point or 47.5 or whatever. They give you all the dimensions of that watch, right? But how does it fit on the wrist? Like, and that's one thing that some people can't do because I mean, it's impossible, I think, you know what I'm saying? Unless these companies are sending you these watches and you don't like having a resource to like buy all these different watches. But I think you should have some type of experience with the watch. And I've seen some reviewers that will tackle a watch and they've never seen it in person. They say, in like when you're saying, you might as well say, in theory, this watch should be XYZ. Well, this one, I've had this watch for quite some time, right? And the one thing I like about the watch, outside of the look, the wearability, now the strap that comes on, I'd much rather keep it on the bracelet all year round. I don't need it for like it has on the fly adjustment, which I think is cool. You know what I'm saying? Because my wrist, expand and contracts and stuff like that. I go from 7 1/4. Sometimes I get down to like 7 1/8 or whatever. Just depends. Just depends. But this one has been one of the most solid timepieces I've had in my collection, and it's machined in a way that I absolutely dig. It's just, man, this is an impactful watch in my collection. And what's crazy is the loom. I like the loom. It looks digital. It has a digital look to it. Once you get the loom shined up, like you see how that looks, man. It's crazy. Like this is one of my favorite watches. You hear me say that. Thelonious is in the building. If it's finished well, keeps decent time, micro adjust bracelet, and has interesting dial, I don't see why I couldn't wear it for a long period. Okay.
Rachel, I was so close. I was in the clear, Nora.
What you got timed out? What happened?
Alright.
It may have been a mistake. It may have been a mistake, bro. Yeah, I'm good. No. Thank you.
Okay, well, we're going to pay me. love you, baby.
Okay, let me see. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was a mistake because it was somebody close to your name. Uh, yeah, it was a mistake, bro. I just seen the comment. There was somebody above your name that said something crazy. Came in saying something foolish. So,
Okay.
hey, that thing slap, bro. That Philly cheesesteak omelet. Oh yeah, if like that's my other go-to. So I got three go-tos here, man. But yeah, that's one of them. Oh yeah. But it does have to have at least a sapphire crystal, at least stainless steel or titanium. I now heard. Now, what do you guys think about PVD coating watches? I heard somebody last night talk about they're over the PVD coated watches. It really don't. I mean, that one don't bother me as much. I only have a few watches that are PVD coated. It's not, and that's not a watch that I normally gravitate to. But you know what it is. But I've actually wound down to I've wound down to just certain brands, man. I think moving forward, I don't know what next year is going to look like. Of course, I'm going to report, as much as possible. But like next year, it's going to be all travel, so you guys will get to see all of the watches that I purchased up to this point in the environments, man. Going scuba diving and stuff like that, hitting the beaches and testing the water resistancy of these watches. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it can hold 15 to 20 feet, of water resistance, which it should be able to, because they're saying like, hey, these watches are, you know, some I have are 500 feet, some 1,000 feet. I have the 200 feet or whatever. But yeah, I want to see how these watches work in the wild. Because we collect them, we talk about them, we do our pictures at work, we do our pictures. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, my wrist shot today, and you're in front of something. Um, come November, I'm going on an Invicta cruise, an Invicta group cruise. Invicta's not sponsoring this whatsoever. But what I'm doing is I'm taking 12 Invicta timepieces and I'm taking 12 of my other brand, micro brands, and other watches that I'm taking with me, and I'm testing these watches out. I'm putting them in an environment, man. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm gonna live it. I'm gonna do it. Getting it in. Yes. The coating just keeps it from rotting faster from salt water. PBD is cool. Eventually want to experience DLC though. While wearing one watch is kind of hard. I could definitely see myself with like a 6 to 8 watch collection. Do you guys? Okay, so you guys that have, let me ask you this. I'm gonna lead off of what you just said. For all of you guys in the chat right now that have more than 25 watches, do you think that it's possible for you to shrink your watch collection down to like a 10 watch, between 6 to 10 watches? Do you think that's possible? I don't know if Jay Jones in here. I'm not. That's not even pointed at you, Vic. That's not pointed at you because I know for a fact you can't. I know there's no way. There's no. Excuse me. There's no way that you can do that. Shoot, I can't. I'm just gonna call it. I don't think that anybody that I know that collect Invicta, Aragon, Invicta and Aragon can do that. I don't think you can. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it is highly impossible. It is better for you to breathe under lava and not get burned than you giving up that watch collection. There's no way. There's no way. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Man, dad mods in the building. So, Oscar, his YouTube channel is called My Watch Channel. 6 to 10. Definitely 15 to 20. Mm. Most of us, hold on, wait a minute. Somebody new in here? I'm new to this. Do you buy timepieces for enjoyment, status, or quality? Whoo, this is a watch community. Oh. Lauren, thank you for being here. Uh, I'll show you the watches that I have with me today. So I have my Hamilton. This is called the Crosswind, one of my favorite watches. This is made for pilots. This watch is actually designed to help pilots correct the wind once it hits either the front of the plane or the tail of the plane, and it pushes the plane out of adjustment. You normally get that information from the tower. The tower will tell you, hey, you're 90 degrees off to the west. This right here, if you don't have the tower, you can actually use this watch. So that bezel, the outer bezel, you see that turn? That actually, and hold up, let me go ahead and unscrew the crowns for you. So you see that right there, and then you look at that little aperture up there. This is an actual tool watch. I'm not a pilot whatsoever. I collected this because I love Hamilton as a brand, and I just like the colorway. I thought it was a dope watch, so it's in my collection. Also have this one right here, which has a bezel that has a compass on it that you can actually use. I got the watch because I love the company. This watch does not belong to me at all. It's on borrow, but I like the watch and I get to enjoy it just like everybody here for the most part. Now you'll get some people that come in here and clown around, or some people that get serious and stuff like that, but for the most part, I would say everything you ask for, all of the above. Enjoyment, status, quality, sanity. It's an outlet. It's an outlet because some of us get to meet up with each other in different cities and stuff like that. We'll travel. Some of us stay at each other's houses. Once we get established, we go on cruises with each other. So yeah, this is more of a community or a family, if you will. Oh, you said let's not share this anymore? We don't want to share this anymore. Okay, so right now, everybody, the Monta, this is the last look you get to see of this watch until tomorrow. And I'm going to put this watch back in its case, this one right here. So just to be clear, we're going to put this watch away. You cracking me up. Killing me, man. You killing me. He said, let's not share. Oh, man. I try to collect, but can't keep up with this cat. Who are you talking about? Have you seen what you posted today, man? If you don't get out of here, you the wave of the future, man. I can't keep up with you. I have 2 Pagani watches, gray spec, sapphire glass, 200 meters. Hey, don't sleep on Pagani. Pagani got some heat for you, boy. They got some heat for you. They 117.23. Get out of here. Love Hamilton. Wow. Yeah. I am a huge fan of Hamilton, and it's all because of military. Because I was in the military, I was in the Army, and there was a few drill sergeants that had the field khaki, and I enjoyed it from there. That why I fell in love with that watch from way back then, and that has been a component of the military for me. So any chance I get, I'm on that thing. I'm on that. Glycine is another one. I don't have my glycine with me today, but yeah, most definitely. But I'm liking the micro brands as well, and I don't know. You know what? I don't even know what my favorite micro brand would be. Oh, you know what? I don't even. I put it to you like this. I think my favorite micro brand is a company that I don't even own anything from them, and it's Formex. I think that would be my favorite micro brand. Something about that watch, man. That watch in comparison to if how people act towards Rolex and Omega, and like the big boys, that's how I feel about Formex. That's how I feel about Formex. And another one that is lesser in price, but man, is amazing. In hand, there's two companies. One, Long Island. Thinks phenomenal, bro. This watch is fire. This watch is so fire, man. And Spinnaker. I mean, Spinnaker, bro. Like, I think that was at a Hong Kong brand, and they're ran by the Darth Myth Group, I believe. But I don't care. I don't care. That Spinnaker Floose, oh Tay. Look like I just got booted. You Army vet, yo. Salute. Wait a minute, that's why he said you look like you got booted. You can't mess with the police. Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. Hold up. What is going on? Wow. Wow, bro. Salute to you, Army vet. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, he was a troll? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that was a that's a that's crazy comment to make about, you know what I'm saying, military. I don't get bent out of shape about, you know what I'm saying, what people say about the military, because they say it out of, like, you're trying to get a rise out of people, and you say it out of ignorance just because you can, because you have access to it, man. But, you know, I have a lot of the utmost respect for anybody that serve. And any jokes that I crack on the Navy, Marines, I don't know anybody from the Space Force. And it's so funny seeing the Space Force flag being flown. It's just so odd to me. But they are a part of our branch, a part of our service, and I have respect for them as well. I don't, however, cater to the comments and the jokes from civilians. You have no idea. You have no idea. So I don't even entertain your foolishness, because I support my Navy vets, those that are active right now. Um, and as far as their sexual orientation is concerned, that is no concern of mine. All I know is they did one of these numbers, there was a flag involved, and they swore. And I don't care about nothing else. Whatever they do in their personal time, that's on them. That's on them. Yeah. Now Vic can play taps. Boy, you sure got it, boy. I tell you the truth. I tell you the truth, boy, because you got up out of here. Vic ain't playing with y'all. Oh, hold up. So I'm switching my watch for the day. And of course it'll change again, but you know, I got on my I was about to call it my fireman carry. My fireman night train is what this is. I really like this watch. I think this watch is dope, man. What y'all think about this watch, man? That watch, to me, I think, in my opinion, it's cold. It's cold. Great piece of work. You got Shinola. I love Shinola. Shinola had a show here 3 months ago. I met one of the reps there. Oh, I can't remember her name. She was amazing, man. Now, you know what? Next year, this was my goal. All right. There's a few watches like next year is not a go crazy watch buying year. Next year is a very precision strike type of year, and because I am going to do more vacationing than I do watch buying, because let's face it, this year I got a ton of watches. I got more watches than I can handle, and I want to put them through their normal paces. And next year, you guys will be seeing the updated videos of the watches that I bought this year and the year before that. Like I think that'll be, because whatever's new coming out, that's great. But like some of these watches, like this Expedition, I think this would be a great watch for anybody that like the cycling, people that like to go hiking and stuff like that. Perfect watch, man. Perfect watch for that. It's bold. The loom is great on it, man. I think it's a great watch. Plus, it got the compass on it, so you can actually use it for that. That's a great watch, a great tool watch. Hamilton, I believe, covered all bases. I just haven't put it in the wild. I haven't, like took it. Well, I actually wore it out doing my workouts and stuff like that, doing calisthenics. So I mean, it's held up. Great watch, man. Wipe it off, wipe the sweat off, and keep it moving. So, Bambino, I have two of those clean classic. Man. Sing is in here. Yeah, hit me with a joke, bro. Hit me with a joke. Hit me with a joke. You wearing your Invicta GMT with yellow dial. Invicta GMT. Automatic or quartz? I'm trying to picture it. Because I know with a yellow dial. Man, I'm trying to picture it. I know it's about the course one. Why did the student eat his homework? Why did the student eat his homework? Because the teacher told him that it was a piece of cake. If you like more, feel free to answer. Because it was a piece of cake. Same, boy, you killing me, bro. Yeah, I need another one, bro. Give me another joke. Give me oh my gosh. Man. Gosh. Because it was a piece of cake. Dress watches are the best, low key. Okay, so let me ask you this: what dress watch would you recommend? Of course, okay. All right. I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good one too. Gunmetal, yep. I got a Citizen Thunderbird and a diver. Them Thunderbirds are dope. 'Cause, I used to work for K Jewelers, and that was probably one of the number one sold pieces for me when I was selling Citizen. Man, I sold to a few pilots, retired pilots, military, police officers. That man, yeah, those watches are legit. I like those. And you know what? Come to think of it, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When it comes to YouTube, now I'm not saying I haven't seen a Citizen Thunderbird being reviewed on YouTube. I have, but it was years ago. Those are the watches that are not talked about. That are like when you're talking tool watches, and the metric that those watches carry, all the stuff that you can do with it. That thing is a powerhouse. It has so much information on it, and you do have to read to know how to do how to operate that watch. Yeah, you do have to. The scales on it is crazy. But yeah, those are and see that's the thing too is I look to YouTubers for the information versus just, hey, this is what's new, this is what's out, this was going to impact your life different because of the heritage of this company. Every watch isn't for everybody. There are certain classes. There are watches that are extreme luxury, right? And those companies want they want their watches to be represented in that light. That's just the way it is, you know what I'm saying? And if that's not the case, that's how it's being portrayed. So that's how I interpret some of them. So I can love some watch companies from a distance. Me ever owning some of these watches, nah, I don't know. Got a Casio G-Shock and Baby G. So you're a watch collector. Just starting with dress watches. Can't go wrong with Seiko Tank, Orient Bambino, 38 millimeter on Hamilton Jazzmaster. I agree with all of those. I just saw, oh my gosh, Jake up in Trifecta. He has a Boulevard tank with the open heart in this Miota 8000 series movement, I believe in it. With the open beat, and the open heart is at the 7 o'clock. That's between the 7 and 8 o'clock. That watch just dropped to $197. And I personally think that that's more than worth it. And you also got the Seiko tank, which, I mean, that's classic, man. That's quartz, though, if that's your thing. I put that watch on my wrist. That Seiko tank, I'll rock it. I'll rock it. Oh my gosh, I'll rock that watch. Man. Oh, yeah. No question. No questions asked. Farrah makes some great dress watches too. Farrah got something new coming out. And I wasn't able. I filmed it by accident, and the guy asked me not to upload it. But Farrah got something new coming out. I think in the next month or so. I'm helping a friend bring a new dress watch to the market later this. Ooh, now that's exciting. I like that, man. I'm gonna stay tuned to that. So this is Denny's restaurant breakfast spot that I come to. Seeking a jazz master. I would recommend that you go to Ashford's. Go to Ashford's for your jazz master. You normally find the best price there. If you're looking for, you know what I'm saying, if you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. I'm actually going up to Jake, Trifecta. I'll schedule that, but yeah, I'll get up there. I can't even find the Seiko Tank solar version. Been looking high and low. Let me put some feelers out there for you, bro. I'm gonna see if Jake. Matter of fact, when I get off this live, I'm gonna text him and see if he can find one for you. He would. Oh wait. You know what? I'm gonna call Kokomo because Kokomo they got a Seiko connection. I'll see if I can find it for you. Chrono 24. You know what? I have been on Chrono 24. I haven't bought anything from them before, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything that much about Chrono 24. I seen some comments about it yesterday. People swear by it, so I don't know. Why do Invicta collectors get so much heat for collecting the brand? Question. So before I ask you, saying, bro, can you donate me a spare watch? Of course, I gotta see how much shipping is and stuff like that. Yeah, I got spare watches, bro. What you talking about? Come on, man. Come on, bro. So, question. Why do Invicta collectors get so much heat for collecting the brand? Let's see here. Well, the best I can tell you, as I've been doing this for quite some time, there are a number of things, sir. One, it is the price point of Invicta. The inflated invoice, the inflated price of an Invicta, where it is said to have the retail price of $10,000, yet you can get this watch right now for $699. There's no company taking that much off of the watch, right? So that is an eyesore, and anybody that falls for that is considered to be a nincompoop or a moron for believing that, and that's the only way that these people are viewing it. They're viewing it from that angle, right? They're looking at the practices of Invicta, and or they will read some of the comments of people that have some experience with Invicta, but they have yet to get the big picture. What sounds better to tell the story? What's more compelling, sir, to point out the worst part of Invicta and exploit it, and get the views, get notoriety of being a professional, right? It is an ego boost. It is a view booster. It is a valedictorian moment for that person that's reporting. And anybody, and it's just like this. Why do we have bullies in high school, right? Some people want to, they are getting bullied at home or they don't like their lifestyle. So they see something that's easy to target and then go for it. They don't look at the big picture, sir. They just look at what, hey, it's better to like shame these people and talk about how stupid they are for spending their money and how unwise they are. They never talk about how many people that collect Bulgari, uh, Audemars Brigade. They never talk about these people that had Invictas in their collection that taught them how to use a watch, what to look for in a watch, and what do we call that? A gateway? So yes, Invicta's been a gateway drug, so to speak, gateway for collectors are going into the finer collection, the horology pieces, but we don't look at that. It's better to let's just shame everybody, man. Let's push them down a bit, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that answered your question, sir. Didn't mean to go on a tangent like that. In love with Cartier. I love Cartier too. Trap, that's the least you can do after clowning me with the I can't. I can't. Oh my gosh, right? So you said you've been looking at Swatch Omega. Guess what I got? I got Mission to the Earth. Boom, yow. It's in there. It's in there. And guess what? I like it. Now there's some people that hate this just as much they hate Invicta, man. But I don't know. People out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't know. They love Cartier, bro. I have $10, which is 1,200 in India. Swatch irony. People who clown Invicta don't understand the heritage and history that where Invicta will become like Movado, so they were get a lot of slack. Yep, some people feel that they lost their way. Hey, and I'm an Invicta collector, man. So let me just say this. I have been very frustrated with some of the things that Invicta's done, and there's times where I'm like, hey, in the process of making new product and stuff like that, I think it is good. Now, AL had made a comment years ago that he wouldn't repeat some of the older models, but I'm like, hey, those models got a lot of people to the table. That's what got you to the dance. People love those new models, right? And it's great being innovative. I think it's great, having some of like the Mammoth, right? I'm not a fan of the Mammoth. A lot of people out there in the Invicta worlds, they love the Mammoth. I didn't like a number of watches that they made. However, I'm like, okay, can we go back to the Pro Diver? Because the Pro Diver has always been considered, which it has, it's an homage to the sub, Rolex sub, right? But Invicta did something different with the Pro Diver series. They changed it a bit, man. They started adding different colorways. They did the characters. They did all these different things to this watch and the Grand Diver, right? And I thought, hey, that's amazing. So keep it between a 40 to 50 millimeter. Knock those out. They even did a 65 millimeter Pro Diver or something, or 60 millimeter Pro Diver. That worked for the people that like those bigger watches, man. But like they didn't go back, and especially now we're going through a movement era, because we went through movements meant a lot to people. Then it was just like getting into the watch. For me, I'm just saying from what I was seeing, like, hey, the movements were important, but I look at the aesthetics of the watch. But then like movements are very important. Having a high beat, precise movement, let's get precision, because let's remember during the quartz crisis, that was the biggest problem. Is a mechanical watch did not have the same reading as a quartz timepiece. The accuracy wasn't there. So now Invicta knows that. They're not stupid. It's like, yo, can we get some of those old watches like the I was about to say Luminor, the gosh, I can't even think of it. The Tenno shape watch. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. They haven't brought those watches back, but they're putting like the Solita 500s and the Eddas in the 7750s in watches that I'm like, bro, why you doing that, man? It's like you had a core of your watches. You know what I'm saying? You had your Sabakwas, you had your Pro Divers. Like these watches should have been the first ones to get some of those updated treatments, but it is what it is. Is Skylar in here? Wait a minute, hold up, wait. I didn't see. Oh, there it goes, Skylar, right there. The size of crazy designs, but the fact that they have a lot of good watches and long history. Yeah, and so there were a few YouTubers that claimed Invicta to be a homage company, right? And they're not. You can't even call Invicta like a regular watch company because like Invicta is doing now. Invicta's doing the same thing they did back in the 50s because they had appliances back in the 50s. Now Invicta has clothes, they got earrings, jewelry and stuff like that, man. They got basic stuff, pins, poker chips, playing cards. They got placemats. They got tumblers. Like they got everything. So Invicta's more of a retail company that just happened to sell watches. I mean, just being honest, you know what I'm saying? Like they went over to digital stuff. They even made product for your Apple Watch at one point. Was it 2 years ago? They had the frame that fits right over your Apple Watch, and now you have an Apple and Invicta, right? So, and the sizes do, you know, everybody. I think the industry has kind of tapered back down to smaller watches overall, but yeah, for the most part, man, people that rate Invicta, the only experience they had is the Pro Diver. That's it. They haven't touched the Sabako number 1 through 7. They haven't touched the anything else but that one watch, or even a Speedway for that matter. So, agree, well said, Trap. If the brand really wasn't for you and you didn't support them, the best thing is to never talk about them. That'd be nice. Shh. Yeah, that would be nice, man. But that's not, I mean, but you know what? Again, Skylar, I can tell you this. If a YouTuber wants to start right now, today, they want to start a YouTube video, YouTube channel, and today was their first day. If they started their video out was like 10 reasons I hate Invicta, here's why, and they go into that, guarantee that thing, man, it'll go viral. Their first video will go viral. They'll be, I guarantee you, off that one video, they would literally be ready to be monetized after a month of doing that. Just the wait. That's the nature of the beast. That, or even if they did, I think if they did a Hublot hate video, you know what I'm saying? Because the algorithm is going to put them over there with the other cat that talked about, you know, that hates Hublot. I like Omega and Speedmaster too. Do you feel like you would break the swatch, or is it like cap? It is very light. It is extremely light. I'm talking about, man, it's almost like wearing 2 or 3 sugar packets on your wrist. That sucker is light. The strap though is not as bad as I think like people say make it to be, man. Like the strap just has I don't know, man, it feels good on the wrist. You forget that you got it on, man, but it feel extremely light. You know what I'm saying? Like it just do. I don't feel like I'm gonna break it, but like it just feel like, yeah, if I bang it up against something, I'm scared. I know I'm gonna scratch the mess out of it. So there's always that. But I got Polywatch, so it is what it is. But yeah, man, I mean, shoot, you know what's crazy is there are Invicta watches that's heavier than this box and this altogether. Yeah, I got an Invicta watch that's heavier than the box and the watch at the same time. So much heritage and history, though. Everyone's feature Marcus. So bold designs share mixed feelings of watch community. Everything in the world is homage. I'm a homage to trap. I'm done. I can't mess with you. I'm done. I'm done, bro. Y'all, y'all gonna be the death of me one day. Oh my gosh. Man, what? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would love to have you on a live. I would love to have all you guys on the live, man. From trading standpoint, I guess Seamaster is a good gateway. Yeah, I mean, you know what? To be honest, any watch can be a gateway though. Even if you start at the top, that could be a gateway to what you really like, because you may not like that watch. Like I'm talking to collectors right now. Well, not right now, but in the past I've talked to collectors that stated I went big for my first watch, right? Got it, and then I started looking at some of these micro brands, started looking at this, and I was like, I put that watch to the side because it felt like I really didn't want to damage it. I spent $6,000 on it or $8,000 on the watch, and I was like, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I feel more comfortable with these, and I just got used to having a watch that's under the $1,000 mark, which I think that is like that's the ticket right there. There's so many watches under the $1,000 mark that's hitting so hard. That's just my opinion. They look at one watch and try to boil a whole company down to it. Yep. Spread love, not hate. I try to do that every time I go live. Sad, true humans love drama. It's built in. Oof, yes. Yes, they do. My Victor Joker weighs more than I still love the thing. Yeah. Okay, stay in the helium escape valve on the Seamaster. Yeah, the thing sticks off to the side, and I seen that Deep Blue has that too. Deep Blue did the same style, and I was like, why do you got that thing sitting out like that? That looks crazy. I love my Invictas. The Invicta as a brand is very old heritage. 300 professional. Both. Lauren Trap is the king of lives. He does them 10 times a day. Oh, awesome live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah. I just don't have, I'm trying to perfect my, like, you know what I'm saying, stretch out when I get down. I got to figure that out. Or maybe I just leave it to the professionals. You know who you are. I get a kick out of that. And maybe I'll add a blooper reel or two so we can be a homage to each other. Oh my gosh, man. Absolutely love it though. Absolutely love it. I wouldn't do anything else. What's with the taxes? Hey y'all, everybody, check this out. Check this out, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, the industry has just had a disruption in it. One of the greatest men to ever walk this planet, one of the greatest collectors to ever breathe on this channel. One of the guys that made my channel what it is, man. My channel was not doing anything until I had one particular battle out in New York, and it was like the grandstand of all channels. Ladies and gentlemen, please introduce Mr. One Love, aka the one true source, Dave D. He's in the chat, y'all. He's right there, down there. You see that? Dave D is in the building, man. He is not taking any autographs today, but you may catch him in New York in a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? You may have a chance. Like, we got him roped off all the time. You know what I'm saying? He has a mobile roped off section because he has to view the watches. He has to give his blessing to the founders of those watch companies in order for them to be successful. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of guy this dude is. That's right. That's right, Lord. Yes, let's go, Dave. Go, Dave. Go, Dave. That's right, man. Dave is in the building, man. Like, I'm telling you, my channel was not. I had one person subscribe to my channel before he came on. When he came on, it just boom, just popped. It was just me and Vic. That's it. It was just me and Vic when he first started. Dave came, and then the people came. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm at peace. I'm at peace. Dave, thank you so much for being here. We sell clothing now. Yeah, boy. Oh my gosh, man. I can hear Dave in the background right now saying, amazing. Yeah, I can hear it. How Dave watching you. I know. I know. Hey, listen, your channel is poopy doop. Yes, that's a word, poopy doop. Until he say something, your channel is poopy doop. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Sheesh. The crack is a terrible thing, bro. Oh man, I'm just high on watches, bro. High on the community. I'm high on something. Let me start putting some of these watches up. Hope I got it. I gotta put my bad. I didn't mean to show this. I'm trying to put my watches up. I said we won't show that no more today. Yeah. Trying to make it. What time is it? What time is it? Yeah, it's time for me to mosey on. One of my favorites is my Retirement Citizen Titanium Eco Drive. You can't go wrong with those, man. Legitness, man. Legitness. And I'm gonna tell you something that's becoming like one of my just ultimate favorites, man. This right here has become just like a daily wear, man. It's like, if nothing else, this may be the watch that I wear every day for next month. I don't know if I'm gonna complete 30 days though. I don't know. That's gonna be hard. But I'm gonna do at least 2 weeks. I'm gonna post it every day too, for 2 weeks at least. I might just, no, you know what? Let's just go for it. I'm doing 30 days. I said I was gonna do 30 days. I'm gonna post the same watch on Watch Crunch for 30 days.
That's what she knows how to do right there. Thank you.
You're from Korea. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Oh, I sure will. I sure will. Will do. No Monta. Okay, 1723. So the 1723 is Vic's ultimate bid number for any watch that he sees that he wants, because we do raffle off watches. So if he was going to bid on any watch that you have, he's going to give you 11723. This has become like, for the past, I want it 3 years now. This dude will be, I don't care if you paid $10,000 for the watch. Vic was like, I like that. I'll give you 11723 for that watch. That's his bid for that watch. He has been saying that for years, man. Gosh, I'm talking about like that has become the staple. Like, if, yeah. And when we had another YouTuber doing the channel, man, doing his show, that he had a whole skit behind it, man. It was hilarious, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's some history. Like, some of the people in here, because like I know some of you guys are like new to it. We've been doing this thing for so long, man. We got so much history with each other, and just so many different things have happened, man. It's hilarious all the way around. This has been a joy for me, man. It's been a joy. I love it. I wouldn't do nothing else. Shinola, he collecting watches. Yeah, a lot of people in here collect watches. My Shinola is on Black NATO. I'm gonna hold you accountable for the next 30 days on Watch Crunch, bro. I know you are. I just want a Hamilton khaki on a NATO strap for daily wear. Anthony, boy, that will be legit. Like, that's a watch that I can just like rock all the time. That's another watch, a daily wear. That's Hamilton's all day. wait a minute, who was somebody? It was a Shinola on a movie. So I can't remember what movie. But somebody was rocking a Shinola on the movie. Yeah, I'm on Watch Crunch. I'm on there. Yep. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Listen, man, I'm gonna always rock Bulls hat all the time. Appreciate it. You think Hamilton's coming to the collection? Um, now, I normally, if you look at any one of my shows or whatever, if you want to order it online, talk to Jake over at it's Trifecta Watches. You go to trifecta.com and talk to Jake and let him know that I sent you over there. And a lot of times he'll fix you up. Just tell him that, you know what I'm saying. So whatever Hamilton that you're looking at, you can go on this website and look at it and just give him a call or email him. Either way, he's very responsive, and he'll fix you up. I know on some of those, on some watches, I even have a code on some of the watches over there at his place of business. He is one of the best authorized dealers that I have come across in, and I haven't done a lot of ADs, just out of that sense of I didn't want to go in there and go through the whole feeling less than and people looking at you crazy because you go in there to look at a watch that costs $10,000 just to, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's like, okay, I want to experience, I want to see it up close. I want to see, like, because YouTube is always saying, hey, this is the watch for you. 10 watches that you should have in your collection. There's always some instructions, right, being sent out on YouTube. So I go out to see the watches in person. And I've been in ADs where they make you feel uncomfortable. Like, I say, hey, bro, I came in here just to look. I've seen this on YouTube. I want to see if it's worth what they talking about. Oh, really? Well, I see you have on an Invicta. There's a Marshalls or TJ Maxx right up the road. You might want to go in there. They have some watches that you may really like. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, will do. Y'all share watches? Copy all track for. Okay. What is one of my grails? I don't have it with me. Don't have it with me. Do I have it with me? No, I do not have it with me. One of my grails is it's a watch that I got. It's a meteorite dial, and it's a micro brand too. It's a micro brand. And I talk about, when I tell you that this watch, when I first saw it, I was blown away. It's a dive watch too. So it's called Zenea Ula Diver, the Ulala Diver. That one is in my top rank for a dive watch, and I like Omega, right? I love Omega watches. I've liked Omega for a long time, um, and I've never been opposed to the Submariner, Rolex Submariner. I mean, because that's where a lot of watches. I mean, I've always liked the Submariner, but I just think there's other companies that do it very well. You know what I'm saying? Because Rolex has had years to, evolve, but they keep the same design, which it's all good. But that one is like one of my ultimate. When I saw it, because I would never spend over $500 on a watch ever, 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 ever. I'm telling you right now, I was like $500 for a watch. Nope, wouldn't do it. And that watch was coming in at $1,100. I was like, that's way on my price range. But it was just something about that watch. So I went and seen it at a watch event, and I looked at it. I stared at that watch for so long. He let me, like, not walk around with it, but like he let me put it on and try it out and stuff like that. And I'm looking, I said, dang, that watch make me feel some type of way, man. And it took me a year to get it. When I got it, I was like, I went to sleep with that thing just like this. I was like, oh man, I got a picture of me just like this. So that's one of them. Another one is a watch that my wife bought me, man. It's a diamond sub full. It's all pave diamond. The whole watch is diamond, and it's more of not so much that the watch got diamonds in it, but like what it meant during that. You know what I'm saying? It was for an anniversary. So yeah, that one hit hard. So that's another one, and I wear that every year. I don't like to take it out too much. You know what I'm saying? Because out of fear of like damaging it or knocking a diamond out of it. You know what I'm saying? So yo, what's going on? Just hanging at American Diner. Yeah, yeah. I got a meteorite dial for you, Trap. Oh yeah, we need to talk, brother. You just sold an $800 control fan module. The Sin 857. I think Sin has a great man. They got a great lineup. Great lineup. But my ultimate grail for me that I don't have right now is going to be a Panerai radio mirror. Once I get that, I'm not done collecting, but like then you might as well stick a pen in it, a fork, whatever you want to. You can stick a spoon in it or a teacup. I don't care. I get that Panerai radio mirror. You can call it a day. It's donezo. It's donezo, man. I'm not. I don't want to see nothing else for a minute. I am going. Once I get it, I am going. I'm flying out of the United States. You understand? I am. I'm going to the UK, and I am going to touch base in the UK, and I'm not coming back. When I come back, I'll probably have hair. I'm gonna have an afro when I come back, man. I ain't shaving, I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm just gonna live and just enjoy that watch, man. That's gonna be like, that's it. It's the ultimate for me, man. It's just something about that watch, man. It's just like, I love that watch is on top, man. Love that watch. You dress up a lot. I want a reverso for formal wear. Reversos are cool too. I just looked at one. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get up out of here because I was supposed to have been over there to Moya Jewelers, man. I'm gonna get over there. I'm actually going to look at Tag Heuer today. I'm gonna have them pull out the Monaco for me, and I am going to put this up against the Omega. I'm gonna see how close in detail this watch is to the original. Let's see. My next watch is probably a Brew Metric. You tried those? I saw them at the wind up out there in Chicago, and I could tell you with a certain man, there was I could barely get over there. It was so many people around Brew. They even had the automatic one out there. I think it's PVD coded black. It was so many people out there, man. Gosh, that thing was. So they were right across from Fair. So you had the Brew crowd and Fair crowd, and it's like I'm trying to squeeze through. I said, forget it. I just walked back around because right in front of them was then you had Long Island. So like that whole corner was just sold up, man. Marathon was over there too, and I was like, man. So the way, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know who to talk to at wind up. I'm like, hey, look, you guys gonna have to figure traffic out up in this thing or get a bigger venue because when you walked in this one, you had Christopher Ward right there, and then G-Shock and Christopher Ward is gonna always garner attention. Laurier was off in the corner by itself, and then I'm trying to think who was next to him. I can't remember who was next to him, but it was a couple of brands that didn't have as much popularity. But then you had Long Island, Marathon, freaking Ferrer, Baltic. Like Baltic was right before. Like Baltic was on the other side. I'm like, so you got to, man. I said, bro, y'all gonna have to rethink this. William Wood got a whole bunch of people too, but not as much as Long Island, because Islander people were kind of spilling over into William Wood's area. But that one corner, it was jam packed. And last year, who had that corner, that side of the room? Christopher Ward had that side of the room. Luminox are cool. Yeah, I got a couple Luminoxes at the crib, or one Luminox at the crib. Marathon is clean too. Reversals. Reverso was one of my grills because of the Thomas Crown Affair film. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that film, but my next watch is probably okay. You already read that. He didn't pay for his brew. the I'm trying to think what other watches. Studio Underdog had like one of the most unique showings. I'm gonna say it had the best showing out of everybody, out of everyone I saw, because I thought it was crazy the fact that he had the ratatouille hat on and he was serving watches up with like pizza, and the only thing he was missing, man, if he had like a incense that had the pizza smell on it, that'd have really been over the top. But um, yeah, dude, that was crazy. They had a great showing. I'm trying to think who else. Fortis had like so much space to do theirs, to where like they had crowd control, because they like you can go inside the booth. They had watches on both walls, so they had room for people to come in, and they had multiple people, which I think that was smart too. But other than that, man, they gonna have to plan next year, man, because man, they had some heavy hitters sitting right next to each other. This is the first time I've ever seen ball at a wind up. Studio Underdog with the watermelon dial. Forgot what it's called. I don't know. You can give me the line. The Mark 20 is a bit price. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I need it like crack. I need crack. Well, I'm about to go there, man. What? Y'all like IWC seems too expensive. You're probably right, Lauren. That's blasphemous. What's Yeah, so I had them show you the Mark 20. If you guys remember that live I did, was that a week ago, 2 weeks ago? It's raining outside. Don't it? Yeah, I love the look of the Mark 22. I think Seiko Dracula Monster is killer, by the way. Yeah, I like that too. I like that one too. Make sure I got all the comments. But so I know that what is it? Minutes and Hours is having an event November 16th down in Austin, Texas. And there's another event coming up in August, I believe. And then October and September. Or is it September? No, September is up in Canada. That's Toronto. That's where Jason over Zanelle Watches. That's who is doing theirs. I'm not gonna be able to make it there, man. If it wasn't for this cruise I got coming up, I'd have definitely went. But yeah, for right now, it's like I was very close to buying last week. What the Mark 20? So you're a watch collector. You're a watch connoisseur. You are a watch connoisseur, because I've seen, like, since this live has been going on, you have literally talked about a couple of nice pieces that's either in your collection or something that you're looking at. Oh, the Monster? Okay. I was just say, man, well that's a nice one too. I know one place is St. Thomas DR. I can't remember the other islands that we're going to. But I think this is a 7-day cruise, and I think we're hitting like 5 islands. You can get a Laco Pro with the blue dial, similar bracelet to the IWC, top grade, Salida movement, and exhibition case. Bag for like $1,500. Okay. They're also regulated in-house. Laco was there too. Laco does, and Lejour was there. And I am proud of Lejour this year. The representative, if you ever see this, thank you for not being so like blah this year. And Last year, he didn't seem like he was in it, man. I don't know if he was having a bad day. I don't know what was going on, man. But he was just like, here, this what he did to me. He was like, here. I was like, dang, bro, what's wrong with you? You all right? Like, man, somebody must have took your sandwich before you came to work. Like, bro, he wasn't excited at all. But this year, he was excited, man. And he showcased a number of great watches. And I wouldn't mind having a Lejour in my collection. It's not at the top of my list though, but I think it would depend on the situation. I would imagine, yeah, I don't know. A Lejour, that'll be like after I got all the like the watches I really like. That'll probably be something I'll gravitate to. I got a nice little Casio edifice that is so dope. I like cheapies too. Hey, I bought an edifice on not eBay but Amazon. It's like $37. If it ain't IWC, but it's relatively close. It ain't okay. Okay. I mean, shoot. Laco is on point, man. I looked at like when they had they display, man, because that Laco was right around the corner from Fortis. And for all the people, now I know there was some people that looked at Fortis and saw the price was like, oof. And they came over there to IWC. I mean, not IWC, but Laco, and made purchase. You got Laco 39. I think Laco is dope, man. Like, I would rock one of them German pieces. Oh, Circular too. Circular was another company that I was looking at. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with them. Great dive watches, and they have the true compression style. Or no, they have true compression divers, not style. They have true compression divers, which I'm like, yeah. I want to get one just for that. And so like next year, like I said, next year is the vacation year for me. And I'm going to say bare minimum of 3 cruises next year. Bare minimum. The most is probably 5 cruises and going to Disney World and Hollywood Studios so I can experience the Star Wars thing. What do you think of the Android Seagull watch? The Android Seagull. You talking about wings watch? Are you talking about like something old school? If you're talking about an old Android, I'm not. You have to tell me which model, because I'm not familiar with that one. The Pro comes in 37, 40, and 42. All good sizes. Now, the 37 not going to work with me, but the 40, 42 all day. I'm a very small area in Mississippi. I really have to do my research to stay up on game. Hey, man, look. I can't vouch. There are a number of YouTubers that will they don't get into the like all the politics of collecting. They just give you what you need and they keep it moving. Some will get into the promoting the big brands, and that may not also always work with you or whatever, because there are some, man, like I'm saying, there's some great brands, man, that cheap prices, man. I mean, Mark, hold up, I swear by this watch right here. Let me show you. Anybody that like divers GMT and you don't mind having an NH34, this watch right here, man, or any version, any variation of it, any colorway, you got like this cloud style dial on it, bi-directional bezel, NH34. This thing is what, 42 millimeters. The bracelet is phenomenal. Engineered, man, and then like look at the levels of adjustment on that thing. So you're going to get, it's going to have a perfect fit. And then the screw pins, instead of like that, those push collars, you got screw pins for that, man. So it just added a different level of quality, man. For like it's $369. For $369, man, the finishing, everything, man, bro. In comparison to other divers that I have in my collection, I was surprised. And it's GMT, man. Quit playing. I ain't got time. I'm telling you, bro. Like that one. That thing's punching above his pay grade. Uh, okay, I'm about to go. Actually, I'm gonna end this live. We've been on for an hour and 35 minutes. I appreciate you guys being here with me, but I am about to go over to Moore Jewelers. Um, Anytime I get a request for somebody to see a watch, I will definitely get it done. I will definitely get it done, or I do my best. I bet you have a great country accent. I'm from the country, not country though. If I get it. If you from there, I bet you sound different than how I sound. Okay, thank you. Yeah, send me a picture of it. I have a Seiko 1963 chrono. I've been all through Mississippi too. See you on the next live. Yes, you will see me on the next live. Let me get over here. I'm gonna get that watch in for you, and I will upload it or may go live. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll go live, but yeah, it'll take me about 25 minutes to get, or 10 minutes actually, because I'm kind of close. So thank you guys for watching, man. And you know, stay out of trouble. Buy the watches that you think you should have in your collection. Don't feel pressure. Just enjoy it, or enjoy the watches that you have, and just buy a new strap or something like that. Upgrade your strap. Do that. Do that before you buy another watch. Update your strap. Get some sailcloth or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all, man. Thank you guys for watching, man. I'll catch you in the next one. Y'all be blessed.